Welcome to Lockbeard Random Live, number 28, Beard Troubles. Welcome, Mark Dodman, first in the chat. I had a little trouble with the internet, guys. I had to actually go to a new location, so it took a bit to drive there. Jen, welcome. Danny, yep. I was having a little bit of troubles. I wish I could have. I wish I could have declined the job for that, but it was not an option. It's not an option. Yep. Hello, Jeff. Welcome. Thank y'all for coming. Is the sound all right, everyone? Sound all right? Yeah, this is what happens, Uncle Bones. Welcome. Sandra, welcome. Pyro, welcome. No. Blue-eyed, hey, thank you. Missed y'all too. I've had a lot to do trying to line everything out and in a different town and all that. Yeah. Sorry, Jen. Welcome. Yeah. Who else is here? Let's see. I need to catch up to you guys here, so give me a second. Yep. Oh, there's that YouTube notification finally. I think I'm definitely being suppressed by YouTube a little bit. Pyro says, let us all remember to be mindful of the trigger words tonight. I wouldn't want to know I was the one responsible for sinking this ship. The ship may sink anyway. I don't know. I promised I'd push boundaries. I found one. Juanita, thanks. Welcome. Who the fuck is this? Jeff says. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yep. Icon, welcome. What's up? Yep. Got Barb here. Welcome. I think I'm going to be hearing that for a while. Who else we got? Better than toxic fumes. Yeah, but I'll talk about the respirator issues in a second. I'd actually be better off with the other respirator I was trying to buy. So Jen says, gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. Thanks for the sound check icon and everybody. Yeah. It'll grow back. It will. But I gotta remain shade for as long as I have this job. So unless my efforts to reach out to OSHA about their policy and what's wrong with it, unless I somehow am successful, I doubt it, because can we rely on such organizations to do work and to do what's right? But thank you, Juanita. Let's see here. Who is this imposter? And what has he done with Lockbeard? It's me, Chad. I promise. Jeff says I haven't been on here for 2 weeks. Was off the grid. Stupid question. Who the hell is this guy? What happened to the beard of knowledge? It's in a plastic bag over here. Is where it's at. You look like a younger Randy Quaid. Brandy's here. Welcome. There he is, still handsome. Thank you, Brandy. Yeah. Well, that was going to happen. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up to this chat here. Who else is here? Jen, Barb. Everybody getting their highs in. Pyro says may need to put out that fallback channel just in case. Yeah. Well, hopefully I can ride this fence, in YouTube. Keep YouTube at bay. You could tell what the truth is by what they try to hide. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. Just like those 1940s Germans, the same shit's happening all over again. Yeah, Chad. Yeah. There's Barry. See Barry here. Welcome, Barry. So, yeah. So they tried talking to their vendors, but they said that apparently the vendors overwhelmingly didn't want to budge on it. And so even if my employer was to try and take a stand on it, they wouldn't be able to send me out on so many jobs that it just wouldn't work. So I had to choose, do I want to get back into environmental work and actually make some decent money again? And so I don't know how long I'll do this, but eventually I want my beard back, damn it. Men have beards for a reason. It's just, would you cut the tail off a peacock? Would you shave the mane off a lion? If you run around shaving lions' manes, people would be like, "What the fuck you doing? What kind of stupid shit is this?" It's there for a reason, and and for some people, it's a spiritual thing. I hate to use that word for what part of the reason I keep a beard and long hair, but it's the best word for most people to understand. At least have some kind of understanding. But this kind of policy creates a barrier to certain jobs for Sikhs, Jews, Muslims. They have to violate their spiritual beliefs in order to be able to do these jobs. And what's really maddening about it is that the type of respirator that I would need to use in order to accommodate a beard also works at least 10 times better than the respirator they're going to have me using. The employee would be better protected because it maintains positive pressure inside the respirator, whereas the other one does not. So they could try to use the excuse, well, it costs money, it costs more money, and it does. Like these types of respirators would run me about $1,800 to $2,000. Some of them are over $2,000, which I told them I would buy, but they still said no. So here we are. No beard. And of course, I won't be making it into all dreadlocks. I just had one dreadlock. But the good thing about the fact that I was going to make it into all dreadlocks is that shaving it off doesn't destroy that 2 years of growth. That 2 years of growth can be reattached just like you do for anyone that gets extensions to their dreadlocks. You can take that and they say crochet or weave it back in. It can be reattached. So that's part of the reason to save it for in the future, whenever, if once I get out of this job and then grow a beard again, and once I get about a year regrowth, then I can reattach it as dreadlocks. Dreadlocks is not the appropriate term. That's just the word everyone knows. When I say locks, it's physically the same thing as dreadlocks, but I'm not a Rastafarian. And dreadlocks, that's a Rastafarian word for locks. Yep. Swollen for Brandy. Dollar Slave Club. You could grow a bald beard and OSHA would never know. A bald beard. Yeah, they'd never know about that, but I don't think they're worried about what I got going on there. Pyro says, I still have my foot long braids from the 2 times I've cut them in 25 years. Yeah. Some people save them. Brandy, rest well, and you will get that far. Yeah. Jeff's on fire tonight. What kind of job is it? Where you can't have a beard? If you're going into a lot of industrial settings where you might have a situation where there's poisonous gases, you need to be able to wear a respirator that seals around the face, so that's why they make you shave to try and achieve that seal. The type of respirator I would use with a beard doesn't rely on a tight seal like that, because it has you have a belt with a air pump on it, and the filter is on the belt with the air pump, and it has a tube that runs up to the mask that maintains positive pressure in the mask. So around your neck, it's not tight like the seal would be on your face. It's actually loose. It's just barely snug around your neck. So anyway, the air is continuously being pumped into the hood and or mask, and it maintains positive pressure, so air can't come back in. But with the seal mask, every time you inhale, you create a negative pressure that could, if your seal isn't perfect, and they have to be fitted once a year to make sure that they are getting a seal. If a guy's got enough stubble at the end of the day, or he's gained or lost weight or something, I mean, that seal it's hard to keep a seal like that. If your mask relies on a seal, in that scenario, you're screwed unless you got power of air pumped into there. So Icon says, don't feel so bad you lost your beard but still have your bullocks. Brandy says, my brother's girlfriend saves her hair and uses it to make hair for her dolls. Not sure how to feel about that. No, the Daily Dan. Who are you? It's me, Daily Dan. You look so normal, it's scary. Yeah. Jeff says hamsters can't grow beards because they could get caught in their wheel when they're running. Yes. Yes. Yeah, there's some scenario you working around some kinds of machines, you don't want to have your beard or hair get caught up in some stuff. Be a bad deal. Mark says my granddaughters had their long hair cut and donated the hair to have wigs made for cancer kids. So proud of them. Yeah. There was some controversy about that a while back where a lot of the hair was getting thrown away because people were sending it in and then they were deeming it unsuitable for some reason. I can't remember all the details about it, but it was kind of angering. Captain Stinka, welcome. Oops. How's everyone this evening? Doing fine, Captain Stinka. Sandra Piper. Mark, yes, that's option. I do that every time I get mine cut as well. He has to be at least 12 inches. They take off. Captain Stink is a new one here. I'm good. How are you, Brandy? He says. Uncle Bone saying hi to Captain Stinka. Daily Dan says, if it makes you feel better, my girlfriend says you look better. Well, thank her. Yeah, I don't know. It's strange. I mean, it took years to get it that long. Yep. You can't donate hair that has been colored. Yeah. You did? Where's Hylas at? Yeah. Hylas comes in here sometimes. So, I mean, obviously the YouTube sanction against me is over, finally. They didn't like that last random live. I don't know exactly what I said. They're not good about telling you exactly what it was that you said that crossed the line, but apparently something did. They said it was medical misinformation. Well, I contest that. I say that they are hiding it because it's true. So, got to speak in better code. Captain Stinka says, but everywhere I go, the Curious Bunny makes lies about me and tells channels to block me. Curious Bunny, I don't know. You'd have to really be stupid up in here to get blocked. I don't block people typically. Brandy says Hylas is probably off with his new girlfriend, Hell 21. Well, that's you, Captain. Captain says I just wish she would stop spreading lies about me because I'm not a troll. I just dislike her, but that don't make me a troll. Yeah. Yeah. Oops, jumped one. Sandra says, I know it bothered you to cut your beard, but you made the right decision. I admire you for it. Well, thank you, Sandra. Kept Sink says, I hope so, my friend, as she is a bully. You watch and see, Brandy. Aotearoa Cryptids says, who are you? What have you done with the real Lockbeard? And it's the real Lockbeard. I still have my beard in spirit, I guess. And in a plastic bag. Waiting for the day that it can be reattached. Whoops. Chad says, Sandra, thanks. Don't sweat it. Is that a challenge, Brandy? for him to get kicked out of this chat? Well, hopefully he didn't take it as a challenge. I mean, there's no need to make a challenge out of it, but yeah, Mark says, and how was your first shift on a job? Paperwork and training and a lot of shit I've heard before, standard bullshit that they gotta say, employee manual, all that stuff. But yeah, nothing hard, Hello, Judy, welcome. Brandy says, gets along with everyone unless given a reason not to. Hopefully I won't see the negative side to anybody. Yeah. What was up with Raptor Blue the other day on Squatch Talk? He's just kept on beating that dead horse till they blocked him temporarily. Captain says if she has that much of a problem with me, she should block me, and then she don't have to read my comments, Brandy. I don't know exactly who y'all are talking about. Chad says I gotta go to bed because I'm a responsible citizen and have a job, unlike the rest of you hooligans. I'm pretty sure everybody here's got a job. I'm pretty sure they all got a job. That's true, Captain. Thank you for being independent and not bowing to her demands, Brandy. Who is this we're talking about? Who's making demands of Brandy? And who is Cat? It sounds like you know who Captain's. You only bow to Lockbeard's demands. Whoa. I need to make some more demands. Captain, who's Captain Siska? Then? It sounds like you know who it is. Like, am I missing something? Barb says he was embarrassingly wasted. Who, Raptor Blue? The only person I know of that was, I know Harmonica Man was drunk on Moog's show, but Raptor Blue, though? Oh, he kept, because Patrick came on to Pat's show and was telling a story, and Raptor doesn't believe his story and was just being a little rude about saying it, and just kept saying it and kept saying stuff like, go ahead, block me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, do you want to get blocked? And the next thing I know, I got a wrench. I've been trying not to get a wrench. Like, looking to turn any nuts. But apparently I got a wrench over on Squatch Talk now. But yeah, Raptor was he was doing it to the extent that it was like he was being an ass just to be an ass rather than asking legitimate questions. Like I question Patrick Vaughn's experience, I'm not saying he's lying. I'm saying that maybe he was mistaken about what he was seeing, maybe, because there were certain things that don't really, if someone else was mentioning this somewhere, I can't remember where, about if we had any other animal on the planet that exhibited some of these weird, invisibility type things then that would, be a precedent that would make it believable. But we haven't seen this kind of thing in any other creature. So if someone thinks that they saw a Sasquatch turn invisible or jump through a portal, we need to prove that that's even possible for something to do. We haven't proved that. So to give credibility to that kind of claim. But Raptor was he's been kind of a prick about it. They timed him out, I think, a couple times. Daylon says you can no longer call you Beard of Knowledge from this day forward. You shall be known as Undercover Brother. Daylon says I got no job. I hunt squash and I get blitzed. But are you retired though? Because that counts. Like you've worked all your life and earned, your retirement. So it's not the same as saying some of these people right now that aren't working, and they're young and strong and capable, and they just aren't working. Captain Sneaky says, please don't fear. Give the curious bunny a wrench if she ever comes on your live streams, as she always worms her way in every channel and gets a wrench. Lockbeard. Who is Curious Bunny? I don't know. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You're gonna have to explain. Now, for one, I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna give anyone a wrench because that was just one of the things I didn't want to do. I don't want, if someone gets blocked on this channel, it's going to be me that does it, period. And, to make for damn sure that they were truly a troll and truly earned being blocked. That's one of the things I don't like that other channels do. They're too quick to block people. And calling people trolls who aren't trolls, and I don't like that shit. They won't let people ask legitimate questions, and then they wonder why people start getting pissed off in their chats because they've been timed out for asking legitimate questions or just joking around, just called a troll for when they're obviously not a real troll. Real trolls there just to cause shit for no good reason. It's like these people that come into some of these chats I've seen where they drop in and say the same message, 4, 5, 6 times in a row, like real quick in the chat. It's the same thing, and it's just something that's completely offensive. It seems they favor the N word a lot in some of these, and then when that one gets blocked, they'll come in as another account, and then another account, different names, and they'll each get blocked until they run out of accounts. That's a troll. They're disrupting the chat. That's a troll. They can go, but Jeff says, I've never been kicked out of a chat. However, I once got kicked off of a show before I was actually on the show. Bullshit Odyssey. I do believe that was. Emphasis on the bullshit. No wrenches here, Captain. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'll ever do wrenches. You know, maybe if the channel gets big, you know, and you know, I shouldn't say never. Maybe if the channel gets really big and YouTube, you know, gets real uppity about wanting us to prevent things being said in chat they don't like, rather than just doing it themselves, which they should. If they want to suppress information, they should do it themselves. But if it comes down to the channel's just going to get completely shut down, then, you know, I'll just do the best I can to make sure everybody understands that, look, you know, YouTube will shut the channel down if you are saying certain things, and they're requiring me to take your such comments down. You know, if it comes down to that, then I got my hands tied. It's either have the channel shut down or, you know, delete the comments or something. So, but I would have to just make for damn sure that the people picked to help have wrenches understand, like, we do the bare minimum to keep trucking on YouTube and not a bit more, you know, and to deal with trolls. But Captain says, and when she gets a wrench, she gets power happy and blocks people for no reason. Who is she? Who are we talking about? I don't know. I don't know who you are, and I don't know who you're talking about. Pyro says, do you even have a moderator? They must go to bed early. If so, I don't have any moderators. I really don't want to ever have moderators. I'd rather just let the chat fly. And then if there's a troll, I can just deal with it, you know, unless it just gets really big. But if it does, I'll just make sure that the moderators understand they can't just, if they get power hungry, if they pull some bullshit like Cashew did on me, by the way, and then takes it to another chat like she did to me, blocking me and for no good reason. There was no good reason for that. You know, that's one of the biggest examples of a power hungry moderator. The rest of the cases, I think I was blocked straight up by the owner of the channel. But yeah, that was bullshit. Captain Stinka, who are you? Who are you, Captain Stinka? Sounds like Brandy knows you. And I don't know who Curious Bunny is. Lockbeard, Curious Bunny is the lady I told you about, has you blocked, said you upset her friends. I don't know. I can't remember. That file not found. Well, I guess her friends are pussies. Kevin says, I always question people that are desperate to get a wrench as they're going against freedom of speech. Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't know. I think some people, I don't know, maybe they feel like they got prestige or something. I don't know. Like every time, like Mr. Lee has repeatedly tried to get me turned into a moderator on other channels. Like, I don't know why he's trying to push me to be a moderator. And I'm always saying, no, I don't want it. No. You give me a wrench, I'm not going to do anything with it. It's not, point. And I didn't want to be seen as a moderator or any of that. I don't know. So I don't know. Moderators out there, you need to chill the fuck out. Just let people look. People don't have to read what these people say. You know what I mean? They can just skip over. They can just skip over what they're saying. They don't have to read the comment. It's ridiculous that they feel like they need someone to shut this person up. It's a way to exert power over someone. You complain about what somebody's saying and get the moderators, or maybe the moderators do it on their own, but to shut this person up in chat. It's not like they're on screen and we have to listen to them, they're in chat. You can skip over, or you can block them yourself if you really want to, so you don't have to see them in chat. Why do you need the moderator to do it? Because you want to shut them up so that no one can see them. You want to exert power over these other people, power that you shouldn't have over them. You want to be able to put a cork in their mouth physically if you could get away with it. Why do you want that kind of power over someone else? What kind of sickness do you have in your head that you want to be able to prevent people from saying what they want? It's just it's written words. Just skip over it if you don't like it. And just fuck off. Seriously, y'all need to. People out there calling for people to be shut up. And part of in this, this isn't just chat, right? This is happening out in our society. This is what shut my channel down for a week. It's cancel culture bullshit. We're seeing a rise in the destruction of liberty in our country. And everyone should be pissed off. If you like liberty, you should be pissed off about it, and you should be saying things, and we should be pushing the boundaries and telling these people to go fuck themselves, because it's wrong. And if you let it go on too much, it's just going to keep getting worse and worse. They'll keep taking a little more and more as they get away with it, and before you know it, we're being marched into the camps. It's a slippery slope when you start saying, well, this person's saying this thing causes this problem, so we have to censor them. No, you don't have to censor a goddamn thing. If it's the truth, then it's the truth. If it's not the truth, it'll sort itself out. People with half a brain will figure out that it's not the truth. So, something to Sasquatch about is here. Welcome, Sean. Barb says, why so mysterious? Just say who she is. What are you afraid of? Yeah, I don't know who this Curious Bunny is. I don't, maybe it's maybe it's someone I've just forgotten that I encountered in chat a long time ago and has had me blocked from being able to even see their comments. I didn't even know you could do that, but apparently you can put someone on a type of block where you can make it where they can't see your comments in chat. Long Island Bigfoot has done that to me. And somebody else that's been coming in here, but he seems like he's been trying to play nice. So he stopped that, but Long Island Bigfoot has made it where I cannot see his chats. Why is he hiding from me? Is he afraid I might respond to some of his shit? Is he that much of a goddamn pussy that he's afraid I'll see what he says? You know? I mean, I'm on to you, LAB, and there's a workaround to that. I saw you call me a cockroach over on Joe's channel that time. I saw that shit. You think you're hiding? You're not even good at it, you fuck. Goddamn piece of shit. Sorry. I mean, I don't know if I've said it before. I don't like that piece of shit. I don't know why anybody's trusting this shit. He's got sleazebag written all over him. Why is he hiding his chats from me? What's he so afraid of? Icon says, I'd mod here, but there's no silver hammer. Yeah, you'd need a silver hammer. Randy says, I kept thinking, no worries. You're new here, starts fresh. Let's not worry about any of this. If anything happens in the future, we can take care of it at that time. Enjoy the show and chat. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like if this person you're talking about is just somebody that don't like me, she's probably never going to come and watch my lives. So, you're safe here, and as long as you're not being a straight up troll up in this bitch, I don't give a fuck what you say. You say whatever the hell you want. I don't care. I like freedom of speech. I like all liberty. And that was part of the reason why I started the channel. I mean, I had many reasons. I mean, I've been thinking about this since 2005, but I just finally got spurred into taking a dive because, you know, I'd been blocked on so many channels, and you know, I'm not just a straight up troll. I might play with you a little bit here and there, but I'm not a straight up troll. And so I wanted my chat to be a safe haven for people that want to freely speak. Hello. Get the hellos in. Many thanks. Appreciate that. Hello, Icon. Pyro says hello, and how are you? What's up, Pyro? Icon says you're doing a good job at that, Lockbeard. So far, you've been the only one that was blocked. Oh, the chat just jumped on me or something. Where'd all those chats come from? Holy shit. Captain says she's already turned the Hiveless B channel into a wrench fest and pressured him into giving her and her friends a wrench. Huh. Batmom's here. Yay. Bullshit Odyssey. Yeah. Bullshit Odyssey. Only reply to what Blockbeard is saying, fella. The Batmom. Sorry, we'll shut up now. When did you get here? Jeff says, if you want to see a cool magic trick, give me a wrench. Oh, man. Where's Annette? Not seen her tonight. Where's Mr. Lee? Haven't seen him. Pyro says, Lockbeard makes you walk the plank. Yeah. That'd be cool if we had some way to do that. I don't know how that would work out. Make them walk the plank. Doing all right, Batmom. How about you? How can he watch for her if you don't tell him who she is? Who blocked me? Oh, who blocked me? Bullshit Odyssey, Hidden Exaggeration. Oh wait, you want the real names? Bigfoot Odyssey, Hidden Existence. I haven't come up. The guys on Trinity seem pretty nice. I don't want to make up a name about their channel, but they got me blocked. And who else got me blocked? There's a few others. Paranormal Portal. Dang it, I've forgotten the other ones. All the basically they're entertainment. That's what we've been hearing a lot in some of the shows. Like, there needs to be a distinction between paranormal, cryptid entertainment channels that are entertaining any kind of bullshit that people say and are locked into some kind of theory that they like for whatever reason they have. For some of them, it seems like it's a religious belief to them. They want it to be a certain answer, and they will bend over backwards and feed their confirmation bias monster to make it seem true. And then you have the other channels that, they want to do any of that. They want to actually find the truth or, try to find the truth. I don't know if we can find the truth, but we certainly are interested in just any kind of bullshit on those channels. Brandy says Barb the Curious Bunny is the name, and she has Lockbeard blocked, so she most likely won't be here. Yeah. It sounds like we don't need her. Yeah. Check me out. I don't know what happened. Don't care. Didn't witness it. As far as I'm concerned, everyone's good until you show me you're ugly. Don't show Brandy you're ugly. Someone, Jen says, someone being from Long Island blocked me. Apparently, no clue why, but it is what it is. One less show to watch, I guess. Yeah. My opinion, moderators only beneficial to the spamming comments. Yeah. That's the only reason need them. The spammers, the true trolls, and who, why. Pyro says the YouTube police are here. Are they? Who's the YouTube police? Is someone come in here? It's YouTube. Who are you referring to? Someone in particular? Jeff says, if someone gets offended by a comment in a live chat, they deserve to be offended. How you react to someone else's opinion is your choice. You can be chill or be a pussy. Your choice. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't. It's just crazy. It's like, if I don't like something Icon says, I'll just, when I see his name, I just won't read the comment. Go on. If I don't, if I didn't like what he was saying. I don't understand why people want to actually. I mean, I think I understand that they want to exert their will on someone else and muzzle other people. Never said anything so mean, so shrug. Good night, my friends, and God bless. I don't know why that damn thing's going on. Good night, my friends, and God bless. Well, good night, Sandra. We got some massive egos with God complexes. Kerry Arnold, who shouldn't even have channels. Yeah. He'll probably, well, I don't know. He may eventually kill his channel. He's just driven so many people away. They've banned so many people. And, now we got a little bit of a controversy with 168. More and more people, I think, are becoming aware that his best buddy Zasky is probably a straight up scam artist. He's at least the pareidolia king of Florida. Um, um, and whenever he's on the show, just go back and watch the shows. You know, he I don't know if he's sucking Carrie's dick or what. I mean, because you know, if you cuss in the chat, you know, it's a big deal. Every show before at the beginning of the show, Carrie's like, you know, watch what you say on here, blah blah blah. You need to keep it clean in chat. But yet Zasky's on screen dropping F bombs, and it, you know. So why that hypocrisy? What's special about Zasky other than maybe I don't know. They're both maybe they're both just here to take advantage of people that are interested in this subject and scam them. I mean, I don't know. I don't know that I can completely say that about Carrie, but look, you're not allowed to ask questions on this channel, so you can't actually ask a challenging question of a guest, and often those guests are clearly full of shit. So yeah. Brandy said, Jen said the only reason is because you are a young, pretty female. Sadly, the only reason is because you're a young, pretty female. Yeah, find Brandy. Good night, Sandra. Yeah, good night. Mark says, just have to click on the name and it will come up report or block. If you block, it will not show their chat on yours or them. Yeah. Yes, they can't handle the scrutiny and the questions. Are you trying to get blocked? Just felt like saying that. Mark says, saying good day, Judy, in case that hello was for me. Seems to be a lot of marks about. Jeff got kicked off Bigfoot Odyssey. He's probably told you the story down there, what happened to him. We'll see. I'll see here in a little bit, but he was scheduled to be a guest, and there you go. He should have come on my show then. Yeah, he probably ought to. Jeff said, I made a tongue-in-cheek joke here, and they canceled my appearance, but hey, it's their show, and I'm fine with that. There's getting to be a bunch of channels pushing back against the Bigfoot Odysseys and all them and their bullshit. So Danny says, yeah, I got my turtle torture comments blocked on BS oddballs. Yeah, see, this is a growing population of people that are sick of the bullshit over there. And, we don't need them. We don't need them. You can get on one of these other channels that are perfectly fine with you asking real questions instead of babying the guest. And Icon says that's a lot of blockings. Apparently they don't like reality. No, that's why people are saying they need to be labeled as entertainment, because they're not dealing in reality. I mean, sometimes they luck upon some reality with a guest that's the real deal, but we don't. How are we supposed to sort out one from the other if they got people on there, that are just full of shit sometimes? And they don't really challenge it. I mean, shit. Bigfoot Odyssey gave a 3-hour episode to Dr. Johnson, who is completely full of shit and off his rocker, and some people think he's like trying to start a cult up in that bitch. Brandy says everything happens for a reason, Jeff. Just remember that. One day you will understand. Canceled over a joke. Was it a Zasky joke? Zasky is a joke. What? Oh. Pyro says the sirens earlier. You are way behind the chat. Wow, a whole bunch going on behind the scenes. Yeah, Judy, you have no idea. Well, maybe you do. It's a mess. It's a freaking total cluster. Bigage. You have no idea. It's basically the same thing. Jesus, Brandy, this sounds really bad. Jeff says, sometimes trolls are worth the laugh. One time I saw someone say Locke lives in a van and fucks cats. I almost pissed myself laughing. That was a good one. Yeah. All those cats are consenting, damn it. Barb says, I'll just say that their on-screen personas are the polar opposite of who they really are. Yeah. They're running a scam. They got to act like they're legit and nice, and they're the real deal. But of course, the liars and the scammers are going to tell you that they're the real deal. You know. And so, yeah, found good. Brandy says that would be Sean Patterson, Jeff. I remember everything, mostly, maybe sometimes. I stay busy just saying hello to everyone. It looks like I caught up in chat. What's up with that? Yeah, I barely noticed those sirens. So what else? What else happened this week? I probably missed a little bit, but trying to get things handled. I'll bring you the ladies on the group. She'll find you there. Big Fred, welcome. Lockbeard, what happened? You got a court case? No court case. I got a job that I have to be shaved for, and it was too good of an opportunity to turn down. You know, so I got to shave. Thank you, Icon. And Jen says, I've looked at, don't see the pic you have here. Whoops. Who's I don't know Big Fred. Who's Big Fred? Where are you coming from? Pyro says Pat went off about people withholding evidence like pictures. Yeah. Well, it can be a little frustrating. If you really do got people out there holding on to evidence for whatever reason they got, they're scared or whatever. But when we some of us really want to see it, want to see new evidence. But then there's also that part of me that's like, how convenient. How convenient. You know about a picture, about a video, but conveniently you can't show it to us for some reason. How convenient. So it gets me to where I don't even want to hear that bullshit. Don't tell me you got a candy bar, but I can't have it. You know what I mean? Just fuck off with that shit. You know, what possible good does it do to talk about that? You know, the guy doesn't want it revealed, so why are you even talking about the fact that this guy revealed it to you? You know, you can't show it to us. It's completely useless information until we actually see the images, and even then it may be useless. I don't know, but you know, so I get it why, you know, people might be a little upset about those kind of scenarios. We hear them every so often. You know, I know someone that has some pictures, but they don't want to show them because blah blah blah. Well, why are you even telling me? You don't have shit for me, is what you're saying. You have absolutely nothing. Where are you living at now, Blockbeard or Lockbeard? Damn it! I can't believe I said that. Not anywhere in particular. I mean, this is my home. You know, I'm a full-time RV resident technically, although it's a very small RV. You know, it's really, I mean, it's a van, but so it's really easy for me to, like, you know, kind of be low key. Like, I could pretty much park anywhere, pretty kind of low key, and it just seems like to most people it's just a van parked there. But you know, they may not know that there's someone that's their full-time residence. It you know, has benefits, and it's cheap. It allows me to just drive away at a moment's notice if I need to, and just, you know, everything I have is on board. Like, you know, you know, I don't got a pack to go on a vacation or anything. I just go. But there's some downsides, like trying to find some decent Wi-Fi. So I'm probably going to be looking at buying some property in this area, because I don't see me leaving this job anytime soon. And then when that happens, I'm going to have some hard line internet into this sucker. I'm sick of this Wi-Fi nonsense. It usually doesn't work that good. I mean, I just started late tonight because of where I was at. The Wi-Fi it kept cutting out on me. I thought it was going to hold. It was holding pretty good when I was watching something to Sasquatch about, but then it cut out on me entirely and went to shit. So, but if you're wondering about the area, Tulsa area, I'm in the Tulsa area. Yeah, who's Big Fred? I don't know who Big Fred is. Yeah, it's pretty decent pay. Jeff Harden says, "Wait, there's a ladies only group. Check my hair in the mirror." Yeah, good luck getting in there, man. That place is locked up tighter than a crab's ass. You don't say hi to me now, sir. Jen, it's a picture of my daughter and her friend, and I'm in the middle. Yeah, Cryptid says, apologies, Brandy. I'm multitasking. How are you doing? If you give me a wrench, I'll change my name to Blockbeard. No, we don't. No, I'm a little shell shocked about being blocked. Cryptid says, I am well. Thank you for asking. It's pouring down here, so I haven't been able to go out hiking. Can't risk getting hypothermic. So tomorrow. Get this together. No, Barb says, no. Did you have to move for your job? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I was staying in the Muskogee area. Just seemed like where I needed to be at the time. But this job is close to Tulsa. So I've been hanging out around here and trying to figure out the RV parks are bogged down. You know, the freaking 2020 fraud virus has messed up the everything, and a lot of people have been buying up RVs, and so the parks are full of people, and so I'm having a hard time getting in to an RV park. And even once I do, you know, I don't know that I want to make that semi-permanent situation, you know, because it's just not ideal for, you know, I need to get where I have like decent internet. You know, that's kind of what I need to do. And I don't think an RV park's really going to be able to provide that. And I'll have people, you know, right there in the next campsite. So it'd be better if I can just buy me a piece of property here and run some power and internet into it. And I pretty much have everything I need because I don't need anything more than that, really. But then build something that I can experiment with some stuff and maybe have a, like Mr. Lee mentioned, it's about a studio. Probably could use something of a studio. You know, I'm just sitting in my van doing this. So yeah, but yeah, it was for the job. It's for a job. Paro says, "Wherever I may roam" is a kick-ass song, "The Way of Life." Yeah, it is. Yeah, Metallica. Good stuff. Crypto says Papa Was a Rolling Stone is good too. Stevie B says, "Whoa, who's this handsome man?" Thank you, Stevie. Yeah, I've been symbolically emasculated, forced to violate my spiritual beliefs, and so that I can wear an inferior respirator in case there is a problem with a leak at a job site. That's what's going on here. Nothing on my employer. They tried talking to the clients because we go to different industrial settings, many different businesses, and basically they would have to get the okay from every single one of them because I would be going to every single one of them. And if one of them says I can't come in because I got a beard, because they want me to wear, they're used to, all these places are used to dealing with those regular respirators that rely on a seal, and it's just so my employers kind of got their hands tied. They seemed open to it, but it's just, when you're dealing with all these other businesses, it doesn't matter what they think or what I think, it's what the clients think. So Jeff says, "Take a look at the sky just before you die. It's the last time you will." Dang. Temptation's good call. Yeah, welcome to the chat, Stevie. Well, let's see here. Stevie Thursdays with Moggs. From the Bell's Toes. We got some Metallica chat, some music chat going on up in here. Fade to black. Brother plays guitar. Seems I need to catch up in the chat again. RV parks can suck. Trust me, I used to manage one. Heard all sorts of horror stories. Yeah. You know, whenever I run across problems and with a business, and you know, I think about, you know, my mind starts running. It's like, well, you know, I'd like to open my own, you know, RV park, gym, restaurants, that kind of stuff, and do it better. But you know, I don't have the resources to be starting all those, and then I'd have to, you know, it'd be a mess. But there's a better way, and I just don't understand how it isn't happening. Let's see here. Jeff says Locke should have whiskey in the Jarrow in his intro. Master of Puppets. Thin Lizzy. Yellow Wolf. No Carry Mountains. Steve says, okay, well, I'm sorry, Lockbeard, but congrats on the new job. Thank you, Stevie. Yeah. Jeff says you should have kept the beard, wore a snorkel, and taped the respirator into it. Well, I was trying. I tried to. You know, I don't know if you've heard this part. Like, I told them I would buy my own PAPR type respirator. That, you know, there's a pump on your belt, and it maintains positive pressure inside the mask, and it's a hood, and it's loose fitting. It doesn't require a seal. It's loose fitting because the air has to escape somewhere, you know, anyway. So it can fit loosely around your neck, and it allows you to still have a beard, and it maintains positive pressure in the mask. So when they've tested this against the ones with the seal, that's actually, you know, 10 to 100 times better at protecting the employee. So it's just utterly ridiculous that they won't let me do it, with me being willing to pay for it, you know, up to $2,000 for this thing. That's probably their excuse for not doing it. I mean, there may be other reasons, but that's probably their main excuse, is it costs too much money. Scuba. Icon says, already thought about opening my own RV park. Then I remembered that I was always the guy that everyone threw darts at, and then said, forget it. I'm done with positions of power. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to, like, I'm not even looking to make a huge profit or anything. I just want to be able to drive all over the nation and know that there is somewhere nearby a chain of RV parks that have a certain standard, you know, because there's so many things that, like, you know, people roll into these RV parks and they're trying to, the Wi-Fi sucks, you know, or the electrical is the electrical, the plug, they don't got the right plug, or in some cases the power isn't even freaking working. Well, you know, and you don't know that till you get there. Like, I want to be able to roll into an RV park, know that everything's going to work, know that everything's going to work well, and know that there's going to be an available spot. You know, like whoever, somebody out there listening, you needed to do this shit, you know, and have a website where I can jump on the website and I can see, and easily make, my reservation. I tried contacting some of these RV sites through their website and got no response. Email, no response. Facebook, no response. The only way to get them is to try and call them or to show up at the place. It's like, somebody get your shit together. And then you'll get to them, like, and they'll be like, it's just a sucky ass situation. Like, there's no trees, in some of these places. So you got no shade. Like, I kind of want some damn shade, or they're in a location where it's not a good location for anything. There's one down the road here where apparently, there's randos hanging around in there, and you don't want random people up in there. Why are they there? Unless they're trying to steal shit from people that are traveling. Easy mark. So there needs to be security for the place. The place needs to be secure. It's just irritating. I can't find a spot. So I've been doing the Walmart camping thing. And luckily it's one of the Walmarts that still will let you park overnight. Crypto says, so I'm a binge watching meat eater with Steve Ranella. Just learned how to hunt wild pigs with a knife and field dress it. Awesome. Steve B says, okay, somebody is watching that has not hit the like. Come on, people, show up for the love. Well, can't get them all. That was awesome episodes. Pyro says, I roll in and dump my gray water like Dennis Quaid. I said he just mentioned Dennis Quaid. Yeah, that's a little weird. Icon says, RV park standards, dude, forget it. If you want a decent park, your RV has to be less than 10 years old, money falling out of your pockets. Yeah, that's one of the RV park, the close ones here. They did actually respond to an email, I think. But I just didn't I just knew it was gonna be a no. Because they ask you what are you in, what do you got, and like on their website it says no. I can't remember what year, but it's about 10 years, I think. If your RV's older than 10 years, they don't want you there. And I have a feeling they heard van and they were like, nope, just right off the bat, not even caring about the age. But this thing's a 92. So it's way older than their age anyway. So there was no way I was getting in there. And then they gave me some excuse about, well, there's construction nearby and we're full. And it's a mess. So I'm just gonna do what I've been doing, and I can't use the Wi-Fi at Walmart because it sucks ass. That's where I was when I tried to start the stream earlier. So I got to come over to this other place that has good Wi-Fi. But as soon as I find a piece of property I can buy, I'm buying it. As long as it's in the right area here. Seen a couple here that would work. Very squatchy too. Like it's hilly, rocky, forested. Arkansas River comes through here. Big crevices in the rocks and stuff. Like there could be all kinds of shit hiding up in here. Hive of the stream. This Quaid's hilarious. I hate it, Stevie, just in case the show ended up not sucking. But yes, I did hit it. I'd hit it twice if it let me. Well, thank you, Jeff. Somebody said earlier today that Lockbeard looks like him. Yeah. I don't see it though. Some ass also hit the thumbs down, boo. Well, I'm gonna get them thumbs down. Bring it. Bring them. I don't care. Everybody gets some thumbs downs. Thank you, Icon. It was me. Sorry, Stevie. Oh, you accidentally hit it. I never thumbs down a channel, even if they deserve it. The Brandy says. Stevie says, Jeff, you got a gold star. Jen says, for whatever reason, watching on Fire Stick, the tube isn't letting. Well, technical issues. Everybody will understand. Pearl says, my screen showed only 3 thumbs up. Steve B says, Brandy, the funny thing is the thumbs down counts the same in the algorithm. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like it's still engagement. Jeff says, yes, the gold star from Stevie. I have achieved all anyone could expect to in life. That's why I won't do it. Yeah. So if you don't like them, it's better to not give them a thumbs down than, So I don't know if I don't understand why YouTube, unless they're trying to discourage people giving channels thumbs down, or be like some social media where they don't give you the option to express your displeasure in that manner. Because they're like, oh, we're going to control everybody. We're going to force you all to be positive. We're going to force it. You be positive or don't say anything. Fulfill the dream. Brandy says, Lockbeard, would you like me to ask Paula to knit you a chin sweater? Knit your chin a sweater? No, that's all right. I'll be good. I'll be all right. Sweaters just aren't my thing anyway. Like sweater, I get too hot in a sweater. Even in winter sometimes. Could hide you in your van in the middle of BFN Washington and you'd never be found. Just don't have a medical malfunction. I hope I don't have a medical malfunction. Yeah, Parlo says, Brandy, I didn't know Hiveless had a stream. We'll check it out. What's it called? I'm sure Paula would be happy to. I'm sure she would, but that just sounds like something I seriously would not use. I don't wear sweaters at all. And the only thing I would ever want on my face is my beard. I don't even like wearing hats typically. I'll probably start once I get everything locked, though, to keep out. I need like on the job, I'll need to be ready to throw on a hard hat and stuff like that. So, and some people don't like the way they look. So someone might have that complaint. Might feel a little nippy now. Serious. No, that's okay. I don't need a chin sweater. Good night, Jen. Thanks for dropping by. The world would be a better place if it were a bit more nippy. Yep. I think so. Nipply. You wanted to say nipply too, huh? Steve B says, Jen, me too. Sleepy all of a sudden. Good night. Good night, all. Yeah, I am too. I'll have to wrap her up here in a minute or two. Icon says I need to get a move on. Y'all have a good one. Yeah, you too, Icon. Thanks for coming in. Probably wrapping it up in a second anyway. Jeff says I had to delete the L. My autocorrect has never seen me type the word without the L. Uncle Bones. Mark says, great to see you back on Lockbeard. Great show as usual. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Pyro says, did the farm dogs bark at you when they saw you? I left the farm Saturday morning and I didn't shave until, was it Monday? I think it was Monday. So the farm dogs haven't seen me. I'll probably be going down there this weekend. So we'll see what happens. Hello, Sharon. Yeah, you got here just in time to see us quit. Everybody's bailing out. And I'm getting pretty tired, so good night, Judy. So if anybody's got anything else, better get it out because I'm getting ready to wrap her up. Brandy says, Icon, hopefully my ankles will be thin in the morning. Yeah, hopefully. Well, you shaved Lockbeard, you look good. Thank you, Sharon. They made me do it. Yeah. Yeah, one of these days we'll talk about that some. Man, I'd like for someone to prove it. I mean, I think there's something to it. There's something to it, but so far, nobody's been able to prove it to me. So, I don't know. But there's just really just interesting stories about it. Oh well, it's all for a job, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, just couldn't turn it down. Yeah, they shouldn't. They're real uppity about the medical stuff. So everybody should realize that when they're trying to hide certain information, that's exactly the information you need to be looking for. There's plenty of bullshit on the internet. Why they want this hidden, but not the other stuff? Why do they want this hidden? All the other bullshit can be out there. but they want to hide this because it's not bullshit. They're trying to hide the truth. All right, y'all. Gonna call her quits. Thank you for dropping by. Probably gonna be less frequent random lives for at least for a while. And should be on Saturday night for Lockbeard Phenomena. So see you guys next time, and take it easy.